Hey, hi. I just got back from PlayStation Experience in San Francisco, and it was fucking awesome. I loved it. Had such a great time. I saw everybody, everybody from IGN. I saw Greg Miller, walked right past me. I said hello to him like a total tool. I was like, "Hi, Greg Miller." He was like, "Hey, what's up?" He was so cool. He was taking pictures with everyone, and I mean, people were like shouting out for him, and he was so cool with everybody. They did a meet and greet after. Neil Druckmann fucking walked right past me, about 10 feet away from me. I'm like, holy fucking shit, that is Neil Druckmann. He just fucking walked by, and I just was snapping pictures, and I'm like, and they're like, no, no, that's not him. I'm like, it is him. I know Neil Druckmann when I fucking see him. So I was in the same room as Neil Druckmann. I was in the same room as Game Over Greggy. It was so awesome. First of all, the flight was like, I don't know, like 6 hours from Jersey to San Francisco, whatever. It was like so early in the morning. But we got there the day before. And then on Saturday, we got there 2 hours early. And the fucking line was 2 miles long. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I actually did like a montage video. I was taking like clips and videos as we're going along. There was just so much to see. I was just like taking like quick 10-second clips here and there, and I put a montage together, and I'll put it on after this commentary so you guys can see, get a quick glimpse of what it was like. So the line was like fucking 5 city blocks long, like no joke. I was 2 hours early. So we get online with like the last fucking people, and then like you turn around, there's like 500 more people behind us. But they let us in. They moved, like the security was really good. We got in, it was like not even 8:30. We got our badges. Let me show you the badges. We got so much stuff. Got your badge. Yep, this was my badge. And we checked in. And they had these little kiosks set up at every station that if you scanned your ID card, you got like a check-in on the PlayStation Experience app and get all these cool rewards. Like, I think I checked in like 44 different places. There was so much to see. So we get in, we check in. They give us this swag bag. Wait, here it is. I'm dropping everything. Oh, look at this shit. Yes, mama. And had this in it. There's my boy. There's Drake. He's my favorite. What can I say? And this has like just the stuff they had there. I mean, what was gonna be on the panels and stuff like that. Like they have like Star Wars stuff. Like, it's just gorgeous. Like, this was so cool. So this is just like a quick thing of like all the games that were going to be there, all the developers that were going to be there. Here's the back. Here's the front. So we got some Capcom stuff. We got like free downloads for being there. We got like free game download codes, which I'm not going to show you because I'm going to use them. And what else? Collectible cards. Look at this lovely little box they gave us, and we got a bunch. They ran out so quickly of these cards. Look at that shit. Unfortunately, they ran out of Uncharted cards before we could get to them, so that sucked. But here's another one. Look at all these. We wanted to collect as many as we could, but I mean, like, this shit, like, Hideo the Tentacle. My boy Tim Schafer. Love him. Huge Double Fine fan. I love Double Fine. So that's just some of the cards that we collected at certain, like, kiosks. They were giving them out sometimes, but a lot of times they ran out. So that sucked. But it was still awesome. What else? We've got this. We got at the, this was the passport thing. That's so cool. We got this at, I think MLB The Show booth. They had like a whole sports bar set up, like a bar. You can get drinks there and everything. This also came in the bag. That's the back. Hello. The little logo on here. And the PlayStation logo on the front. Because why can't I hold things today? What's happening? Okay, there's the front. And my favorite thing, I don't know, girls like shopping for clothes. I like shopping for gaming t-shirts. That's my kind of favorite shopping. And I bought tons of shirts. Let's see, I got this shirt. My Uncharted 1, 2, 3. It didn't have the fourth one on there, but that's okay. And I got, let's see, what else? Let's see, I got my Brutal Legend shirt. Look at this. It's so badass. I love Brutal Legend. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Please, Tim Schafer, make a sequel. If Psychonauts 2 does good, if it does well, we just might get a Brutal Legend sequel. Please, praying to the metal gods. Please let there be a sequel. And I got this. Hell yeah. Because I'm a huge Last of Us fan. Huge Naughty Dog fan. It's like losing my mind on all the Nate stuff that was there. And oh, this came in the bag too. Everybody got this shirt. Look at that. And hello, I was there. That was like the best. So everybody got that shirt. That was in the swag bag too. And they were like posters that was in there. It was hard to travel back with the posters. They were like in like this little like rolly, cylindrical thing to hold it. But we got that. What else? And hand sanitizer, which was nice. But so we got to see everything, and we got pretty decent seats from the keynote, which you'll see a little bit of. It was hard to record in there. Didn't want to disturb the view for everybody, but my freaking flash was going on. But first get in there, the first thing you see is the Uncharted new trailer that they're showing with him and Sam and how they meet up, and that was awesome. And then I'm like, right out the gate, they got me, And then they did oh my gosh, then they did so much stuff. They would talk about PS Vita games. Which I don't have. I don't have any PS Vita games. Then Tim Schafer came out, and I was like losing my mind. I love Tim Schafer. I love his company. I love Double Fine, and it was awesome. It was so good. They did the remasters. Now they're doing Full Throttle, which I'm gonna be getting all those remasters. I love Broken Age too. Broken Age, I'm a big fan of. They did Call of Duty stuff. They did Destiny. There was so much. I'm sure you guys saw it. If anyone's even watching this, probably not. But anyway, it was just amazing to be there. The energy was it was amazing. It was like everybody who loves games as much as you do, they're there. They're just as excited. I mean, everyone was so hyped. It was like the energy in the room was insane. And it was just amazing. So after the keynote was over, we kind of all funneled down. There's 3 floors. Upstairs was the panel. And then the second floor had like the Uncharted 4 beta, which you could try, which I did, which I already tried, which I played it on my channel, but like to play it against everybody got my ass kicked. I am not a multiplayer, but it was still so much fun. You like got to see all the little cute, it was decorated really cute. Oh, hi, Cookie. And it was decorated like, you were in Uncharted. It was awesome. That was my favorite one. And then I got to play Headlander, the new game that's coming out from Double Fine. And it is, here, baby, come here. Yeah, somebody's crying. And that was so sweet. It's so different. I mean, I don't know how they imagine these games up, but I'm so glad they do because it was so much fun to play. And what else? There was just so much to see. And the virtual reality looks sick. I mean, the line was like so long. I didn't even attempt to go on the line for that because it was insane. There was like a dude that like passed out because I guess like you get really like dizzy or nauseous or whatever from it. And there was a dude that was passed out. They had like security around him and everything. So it was crazy, but everyone was really cool. Everyone in the convention center was really cool and really nice. And it was just a lot of fun. And then we went to the panels. We sat in on the Greg Miller panel for the Uncharted behind the scenes. What that's on YouTube too. That was amazing to like be in the same room as them. That was like the whole. That was just what I just wanted to do. I just wanted to be a part of it, and it was so amazing. And then we stayed for the Call of Duty panel, and then they had storytelling panel, about the game developers, which was brilliant. The people from who are making the game Dreams, the guy who's running that is a fucking genius. I'm sorry, he's amazing. And just to listen to them speak was just amazing. And one other panel, I think we sat in for like 4 panels, and that was really cool. And then the second day, Sunday, it was a little quieter, so you got to you didn't have to wait as long on as many lines, and it wasn't as insanely crowded, but we had the 2-day pass. Shh, Daisy, shush. And then I got to take picture in the Uncharted truck, and they had the photo op set up, and you could take a picture with, the actor dressed as Nathan Drake. And I was like, come on, let's do buddy cop. Let's do this. And he was like, bitch, you crazy. But it was so much fun. Everybody was having him pretend to shoot them. And it was just so nice. You're totally geeking out. And it was okay because everybody else was geeking out with you. And it was, and it was just awesome. So then they had a huge wall, the size of a city block, of a chalkboard or whatever. And you got to sign your name. And it was filled. There was not one spot that was not filled up. Everybody signed it. And it was awesome. And then we got to, like I said, we got to play the Uncharted for the beta, the multiplayer. And we checked in all the kiosks. And we got so many codes for free downloads and games. And it was amazing. I would go back next year. I don't know where they're going to have it next year, but I would go back again. I recommend it to anybody going. San Francisco was beautiful. The people there were a little weird, I guess, because I'm from the East Coast, and I don't know. I just was some of the people were a little, I don't know, I don't know what they were. They weren't bad. It's just, it was sad though, because there was so much homeless. There was so many homeless people that were on the streets. It broke my heart. It's back in the day in the city in Manhattan, you used to see a lot of homeless people, and it's just sad. It's just very sad. But but we were walking around the town, and there's a Sir Francis Drake hotel not far from where we stayed, and the convention center was gorgeous. It was beautiful. There was some people doing cosplay, and they looked awesome. They had some people walking around. Anyway, it was just an amazing experience, and I recommend, if you can, if you have the means, if you have the time, go next year, because I bet you next year is going to be even better, because they said this year was even better than last year. So all I can say was I would do it again in a second. It was awesome. It was so worth it to see Neil Druckmann and Tim Schafer and be in the same room as them. I don't know. They're my heroes. I love video games. And I love so many video games, but those two, Naughty Dog and Double Fine, are my favorite. And not that there's anything wrong with any other developers or games. I'm just a huge fan of theirs. So, I don't know. It was great. It was a great experience, and I would definitely do it again next year if I could. So, maybe it'll be a little closer to the East Coast this time. But anyway, it was so worth it. But, so I'm going to have a montage coming up after this. And you guys can watch it. Just a quick 5 minutes of, it's shaky. I'm just letting you know, because I don't have a selfie stick. I don't have a GoPro. I just had my cell phone because they were checking bags, and it was kind of crazy. The security was high, but it was fine. They were great. So video's a little shaky, but it was just amazing. So much to see. I'm probably forgetting to say so much, but I'm just gonna put the video on after this so you guys can see all the things that I saw, just a tiny clip of the things I saw. So anyway, if you're watching, thanks for watching, and hopefully there'll be more conferences to come up soon. I'd like to go to more, because now I'm hooked that I've been to see them. I loved it. I love being around my people, everybody who loves video games as much as I do, and It was just amazing. So I don't know. Greg Miller's a gentleman. That's all I have to say. He was giving out free stuff, Vitas and games, and he was so generous with his time and taking pictures with everybody and being so cool and so nice, and it was just amazing. The P.S. I Love You podcast that they did was freaking hilarious. Watch it on YouTube. It's posted, I think, on his Kind of Funny Games video channel, so on YouTube. So watch that because it was really good. But anyway, so thanks for watching if you're watching. And I will be coming back with some more games. I was so busy the weeks before going on this trip that I did not get a lot done. So I apologize. There'll be more content coming up probably this weekend. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So anyway, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the montage video. Thanks.